I am going to teach you what 9 different coverages in football are in under 5 minutes. So when you watch football on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, some Tuesdays or Wednesdays, or when you play Madden, you can stop guessing. You will know exactly what the defense is doing, or sort of. Anyway, I'm Spencer Hall. This is Big Dumb Football. Let's go. Every defense is either man, zone, or some combination of the two. We'll start with man. You take this guy, I take this guy. Zone, everybody's going to drop or cover an area. We're going to take a part of the field, we're going to cut it up, and we're going to say, that's you. Someone comes into that area, make them regret that they ever came in your area. Man is very aggressive, and it's very easy to account for everybody. Zone requires a lot more communication, but it can be very effective given what looks you're facing. How can you understand what cover 1, cover 2, cover 3, and cover 4 mean in football? In broad terms, cover means this. How many people do we have back? How many goalies are we playing with? So if you see cover 0, how many men are back deep? 0. It's essentially a naked defense. If you see cover 4, it means you're going to have 4 guys lined up along the back of the defense like a picket fence, trying to keep everything in front of them. And now, because we are a high budget production, it's time to go to the X's and O's. I don't have a chalkboard, but I do have some figurines and a map. What you see here, the orcs are going to be on offense. They're the villains here, so they're big, they're ugly, they're green, they're nasty. Boo, boo. So I've got them set up in a pretty standard shotgun spread formation because it's 2023, not 1993. Over here are heroes for this piece, the defense. They're blue. They're fighting on the side of angels here. First, the most dangerous coverage, cover 0. This is one of the riskiest forms of coverage because we're going to put all-out pressure on the offense, and we're going to have nobody back here. Most every defense runs some form of cover 0. Whether you do or not depends, I think, on how much coffee your defensive coordinator had that day. And now, baby steps. Cover 1. I'm going to let you guess. How many people are we going to have back here in a cover 1? Well, we're going to have 1. Everybody here is going to be pretty much manned up. And this person is going to play the part of the free safety. They're going to look for threats. They're going to read routes, and they're going to fill in on the run as needed. That's what cover 1 is, okay? Sometimes there's a lot of different names for this. You might hear the word robber, which should be pretty obvious as to what this person is supposed to do. They're supposed to take the ball. An old school classic, cover 2. This is the most popular defense of the late 1990s. If you're a Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan, you are nodding your head right now, thinking about all of the glory of the old Tampa 2. This is 2 safeties back, and what it does is it starts to create kind of an umbrella here. You say, okay, this is a little more conservative. That's right. An offense might want to run into this. The offense might want to throw short to intermediate routes underneath it because they're going to let you have those short throws because we don't want to let any big plays happen. And you go, maybe if we put 3 guys back there, we could get even more coverage. You are so wise. That is correct. Cover 3. We're talking 3-man deep. They're each going to take a third of the field. Cover 3, wildly popular now. Pretty much everyone runs it. Alabama runs a ton of it in some exotic variations. Cover 3 was the original Seattle Seahawks Legion of Boom. If you say, but if you've got 3 guys back here, how can it be a physical defense? Go watch the old Legion of Boom. Finally, let's go to 2023's hottest defense, cover 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cover 4. If I have more people back and I can provide more support in the passing game, while not necessarily sacrificing anything up front in the run game, as long as my defensive line and my front is aligned correctly and doing their jobs, well, why wouldn't I play cover 4? This is all Iowa runs right now. Used to be a cover 3 team. Now they're a cover 4 team, and they don't come out of this. Pretty much everyone runs some variation of cover 4 now because it's so effective at limiting what? Big plays, especially from spread teams who take people and put them from boundary to boundary, and they make you defend the whole field horizontally. Now, I told you I would give you 9 different defenses. Well, this is how we get there. Cover 1, 2, 3, and 4 can each be played in man or zone. So if I have cover 2 man, well, we man up. We get everybody up close, and we run a cover 2 man with our 2 high safety. But what if we run cover 2 zone? That's fine. We drop. Everyone goes to his zone, and then we react depending on what we're seeing out of the defense. Where do we get the 9th? Cover 0, which is really only played in man because it's just you versus somebody else, buck naked out there. Not a safety to be seen. A lot of you out there may be going, I've heard of cover 6 or cover 7. Come closer. You're up past your bedtime. Shh. Sleep. We'll get to those, but you're not ready for the Dark Lord just yet. Are you now qualified to be a defensive coordinator? No, not at all. Are you now more qualified than the person you are going to absolutely wax at Madden, NCAA, NFL Blitz, the gaming platform of your choice? Are you going to be a smarter fan for knowing this? Well, I'd like to think you are. And if you're not, you're certainly going to sound like one. And that's just as important.